on the call and I talk to people about what's going on with Surge365. There's just a momentum in the air. I really love seeing how Chris and Delvey are going around and advertising things on Instagram. I think that's really a good thing, the way they're doing, to let people know they're going to be in your neck of the woods, wherever that might be. And what's exciting is now you don't have to worry about, oh man, did I tell my team? Do I have somebody in that area? Do they know they're coming? If they're active on any type of social media page, they're going to see it. And that's one thing that has really ramped up since Rick and I have been in this business. Wow, since the single digit years, since the zero starting years, when we had a 20-0 something, when we started back in 2004. And that's interesting when you think about it, now that we're in the double digit years, but time just keeps moving. It is not stopping. And so that's why you want to enjoy what's going on, enjoy your business, how you're using it, and definitely take advantage of those 7-day night stay. We have one, but so much is going on. I activated another one, and I was trying to get to this, it's called the Grit Festival, that was down in, where is that place? Hilton Head, South Carolina. It's a pretty popular resort area, very nice homes. And we had, I don't know which hotel it was, but it was open for a week for a 7-day night stay. And I thought, oh, we should drive down there. It was probably only a couple-hour drive, which is really great. So if you get something that's only a couple-hour drive, you could pack up your food. I mean, you could pack up clothes, you could pack up your house and go and be ready to stay for a week. Because a lot of times if you have to fly somewhere, you're dealing with a weight restriction, so you can't take but so much. So you have to pretty much buy a lot of things when you get there. But if you can pack up a cooler out of your own refrigerator and drive a couple of hours and then unpack, because you are now at a nice little 1-bedroom townhome where you can now unpack and just continue to do your routine. But the only difference is that now you're in a different city. That's a lot of fun. But the Grit, the Grit Fest, which was all types of grits, however they serve grits. And of course, shrimp and grits is a big deal around here. And then they have shrimp and grits with eggs and shrimp and grits with cheese. And well, you could imagine, all the different things they do with grits around here. And they were having like a festival down there. But of course, the festival didn't line up with our 1-week stay. And I was like, oh, I'm not going if I can't stay at my own little townhome for a week. So we missed that year. We missed this year's Grit Festival, but I'm quite sure it'll come around again. And there's always something going on around in Hilton Head. This time of year, it starts getting busier because it's not as hot. And people are ready to now go because the temperature stays at a nice little 75 degrees, and maybe in the middle of the day, it might shoot up to 80, but not like here in the summer when you're in the hundreds and something, it can get really, really hot. But I thought that was interesting when I was looking at all the different places that we could go using our 7-day night stay. And so you want to make sure you get those, even if it's just a staycation. It's always fun. They have this, what's it called? Wolf Lodge, which is what it is in Colorado Springs, but I haven't seen one around in this area. Man, you talk about a place to take the kids where they would have fun. There's almost like a small little theme park inside. And so for areas like Colorado where it gets cold and snows, that works, because now you're just leaving your hotel room, going down to the pool, going down to the fun slide and all that. And I haven't met a kid yet that couldn't go every day straight to the pool and play around on the different slides and get wet and just having a great time, and even trying to learn how to swim. All those things are so fun when you have a kid, when you have kids. My granddaughter, of course, is too young for that, but I'm looking forward to doing things like that with her, and going to the beach with her, and just having fun. And who knows how many and more we will have by the time she gets to be at that age where she's now enjoying herself and running around, as opposed to now she's just in the arms trying to figure out, where am I? Looking around all confused. What are these people? But it's fun. I love our business. And that's because I love travel. I love being able to do different things, see different things, and just see how other people live, definitely when we go to different countries. So, and that's what our business allows us to do. So if you're sitting on a 7-day night stay, even if you know you're not going to be able to go in the next, 3-6 months, it's okay, because some of them are extended out that far where you can now just go and kind of dream a little bit and set your goals as to where you will go when it's time for you to go. Because I think all of us on the call, we're grandfathered in. So each year, when you hit your anniversary, you're going to get another 7-day night stay. Whereas the new people coming on,
I'm not sure if that's true yet.
Oh, that they only get the 1 year?
I believe so. The grandfathering is that because we came in under the old rules, they haven't taken away what we've accumulated.
Oh, but we're not necessarily going to accumulate
I
anymore.
don't think so. I think it's just the fact that they were not there. We still have like maybe 3 or 4 from previous. So I wouldn't count on getting a new one.
More?
Yeah, because
Yeah,
now
I'll have to, you know what? Did you go away?
No, I'm here. I was just listening.
No, I was getting ready to say, maybe it's something I could email Sandy, because if anybody knows, Sandy would know. Because
I would
Sandy's the one
just do a ticket. Just do a ticket.
No, I want to email Sandy. I want to talk to Sandy. No, yeah, that is true.
But
I can do that.
well, the
And I'll
reason
have an
is,
answer for
Sandy
everybody.
is our kumbad friend, so it may be different for us because we get special privileges.
Yeah,
But
yeah, that is true.
but just in general, you may want to just do a ticket in general because Sandy be like, "Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm gonna take care of you and Rick." Yeah.
You shouldn't say that online. I hope you're gonna mute this part
Darling,
out.
darling, talk to Sandy. Talk to Sandy.
Oh goodness. Well, we'll see. We'll do it. We'll do a ticket because we want to make sure that we're giving everybody the right information. So
But
that way you
Linda,
can.
but on that note, it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing. We have had that in place where, of course, every year, every 12 months, another one, another one, another one. And people have been in the business for quite some time since we've been doing it. The reason they stopped it because no one, not the numbers sufficient, were taking advantage of it. And I'm thinking, like, what? Why would
Yeah.
people not? And of course, we didn't know until we actually did too. But why would people not take advantage of something so great? I mean, no kidding, we did save like $1,500 and plus on the ones that we've taken. And so, but prior to that, I wasn't sure it worked myself. And so, we went to Steamboat Springs on that. I think that was, oh, that was, no,
No,
the second.
the first one was in Cancun. The first one was in Cancun.
Okay,
Remember?
so
And we
we used
upgraded.
Cancun. So we went and used it for Cancun to extend out our stay. What we didn't know is that once we started asking for all these additional benefits, no, we want adult only.
Right. Yeah.
And it
Right.
jacked
That
up
it
the
wasn't.
price
It wasn't
to the normal
included.
price.
Yeah, it wasn't included.
And we
Yeah.
were like, what? What? And then I wasn't sure. And then Ron and Linda, they used it when they went to Disney and said, no, Rick, it works. We're like, really? He said, yeah, we stayed at the Embassy Suites right out the front gate of Disney, and this happened and that happened, and we only had to pay for parking it was just awesome. And I went, really? Oh, okay. And then that's where we went, I think Steamboat Springs. And I wasn't really sure. I was like, I don't know. And then once we arrived, they didn't even know we were with Surge, and we didn't have to pay anything. And that's when I went,
And that was a Wyndham.
yeah, that's when I went, wow. And we stayed in a nice, nice little condo. And I went, wow, what a benefit. And so we got out of, because they do a lot of the try to get you to buy different condo rooms and all that stuff. And because they didn't know that we were travel agents, we used that to tell them and got out of all the presentations.
Yeah. And then that was a birthday too. That was a birthday. We went to Steamboat. One year, that was my birthday when we went to Steamboat Springs. Was it 2021 or 2022? One of those years. And I got all these little free birthday gifts that they gave me. They were like, "Oh, happy birthday. Thanks for staying here." So that's another FYI for folks who travel. Let them know what the occasion is and why you're coming, because even for cruises, they'll put a happy birthday sign in front of your door, and they'll do happy anniversary banners. A lot of hotels do that, different resorts. So if you are going, let them know it's for this occasion, up to this occasion. And even when we went this past year for
Jamaica.
my birthday, when we went to Jamaica, and that was a trip we won. Rick let them know. Well, I don't think we let them know. Rick had signs. Rick put all these signs up in the room that said happy birthday. And so the young lady who cleaned our room, she decided that she wanted to do a special surprise for me. So she put all these white and purple balloons all throughout the room. It was so pretty. And then she did a little, I don't know,
Heart.
some type of animal. Yeah, a heart was there. Then she did an animal with the
One.
towels. So yeah, she really decorated. And it was so funny. So late at night when we got back in the room, I said, "Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and start popping these balloons." So I'm popping these balloons, and Rick's like, "What are you doing? That sounds like a gunshot."
It was 1 o'clock in the morning.
Don't pop these balloons,
Oh,
not now. I
oh,
started laughing. I said,
oh.
"Okay, I won't."
And we in
But it
Jamaica.
was fun.
I'm like,
It
no,
was fun.
don't do that, please.
I did stop, but it was a lot of fun. So that's just a great information. Remember, when you're going somewhere, it's for an anniversary or a birthday or any type of special occasion, let them know, because they will do the extra mile for you to let you feel, special and whatever type of way that they can, because that's what it's all about. It's all about having people come back for another stay. And even where we stayed was pretty nice, because it was stay in one, enjoy two kind of deal. So we stayed in the one hotel, but we had access to walking along the beach if we wanted to go to the other two hotels, which had different things going on. One had a big water slide on the other, and then one had the lunchtime jerk chicken hut, that everybody would walk over to for lunch. So those kind of things are fun. I mean, I don't think there's anything like travel. And when you're ready to relax and just not think about anything, why not use that 7-day night stay? And even if you're going to do just a couple hour drive to stay someplace, it is a vacation, and you're somewhere different, and you're just sitting back and enjoying yourself. So if you have 7-day night stays that you haven't activated yet, I think we've used, maybe, because we stayed in Destin, Florida with ours twice, and then Steamboat, and then Cancun. So I think we've used maybe 4 or 5 of ours. So every time it's active, it's like, "Oh, we got another one. Let's go get it.
We
So
have
really
one
been
that's active
using.
right now, right?
Yes, that's the one I was talking about earlier, that I was looking at Hilton Head to maybe drive down to Hilton Head for a week and kind of relax. But the holidays are quickly approaching. So we have to start kind of getting ready for all of that. But it is just so fun to be able to do that and just take a day. And even if you don't, because some of them in Florida, like the one in Destin, Florida that we stay in, it's only 3 days because I guess the area, the hotel or whatever. But every time we've gone to Destin, it was a 3-day, but we used our 7-day night stay. And so when you're looking at it and you're putting it on hold, always make sure that it's, well, whatever you want. The days were perfect for us. The first time we were getting ready to get on a cruise ship, so we just wanted to stay somewhere and be there the day before, a couple of days before the ship sails. And
That
then
timing
the
was
second
perfect.
one, oh yeah, it really was. It really was.
We used the 3 days before the sale date, and we used the 7-day stay, and it was a 3-day from Boca Raton, and so we did the 3 days right before. It ended that Saturday or Sunday, and then we sailed out the next day or that day.
Yeah, that day.
And that was pretty cool, just driving
Yeah.
straight from the 7-day stay to the port of Miami. And
that was a free cruise on the MSC.
yeah, that was
because
a free
it was a new
cruise.
a new ship. So there's always things out there. Just staying plugged
And
in. I
Brenda,
know.
I
Yeah.
was going to say, what was so cool about the MSC cruise, you didn't have to take any training. You just had to be a travel agent.
Right. It was a new ship.
It was the
Yeah.
inaugural launch of a new ship, one of their new ships, and they said there's no training requirement, there's no this requirement, just sign up for it. And of course, we took the whole family, and we were able to get a balcony suite. We thought at first it was going to be indoor, cabin, but we were able to upgrade it to a balcony suite with no additional money. And that was a 9-day Western Caribbean cruise. That was so much fun.
And then what was so good about that? Family and friends, they sailed half price. So everybody who went, their ticket was half price. So they all went with balcony suites. They were like, okay, we're going for a balcony then. Is it going to be this much? So everybody wanted a balcony, and it was a lot of fun. And I just, oh my goodness, I'm just talking about it, getting ready to go. Okay, where are we going now? We need to go somewhere. We got enough time before Thanksgiving to go somewhere. I'll figure it out. We got some time.
So I was going to say, so check your back office and see where you are with your 7-day stay, and see if you have accumulated a couple, 3 or whatever. Or some folks, I don't know the method to the madness, but some folks that they didn't have any and that they were starting over new that have been in the business for a while. So I don't know why that happened, because we was on a call. I think I did a training on 7-day vacation stay, and I was just talking about how it used to be and how we were able to get grandfathered the ones that we have in there. And then someone who had been in the business called me afterwards and said, "Hey, Rick, I can't even find mine in my back office. What's going on?" I'm like, "I don't know." But check in your back office to see if you have accumulated them. And I would encourage you to start using them if you have accumulated them, in case a decision is made that they disappear, and that everybody starts from where we are right now as a company, your first anniversary of your 12 months, your first 12 months. And so, but check. And if you've got more than one that has accumulated, go ahead and, what is it, $100, Brenda? If you go at
Well,
you
it's free.
request as a
It's
ticket.
free. Yeah.
Yeah, you write
Yeah.
a
It's free
ticket
to
saying,
get
"Hey,
them.
please send me my anniversary stay," and then they'll send you the package. I think they send them out on the 1st and the 15th of every month. After you request, whenever you request, it'll come out whether it's the 1st or the 15th, whatever's next, and they'll send it to you. But you request that as a support ticket, and it says that in the instructions. And so if you go in the back office and you see your rewards trips, click on that, and it'll give you the instructions to follow to redeem it, and take it, even if it's a staycation, you know. And so once you actually receive it, then it gives you a website that you can log into that will show you specifically where they are, where the different places are. And so it brings up a map of the United States, the global map, where all the 7-day stays are. But it's a specific map with the actual hotels. And you'll be able to see. So if you're in a state, you can look at the ones that are close to you and just use it for that if you choose. There's really no reason for a person not to use them and to, perhaps even let them expire. And I don't know if they're going to expire, but, we've been using ours. And you think about it, we've used what, 4 or 5? Each one is like $1,500. We stayed in Boca Raton. It was $800 for the 3 days. We didn't have to pay prior to that cruise. And but each one has a serious value. And so when people are like, I'm not getting any value out of my membership, but what are you doing? Even if you just claimed it can't tell. Even if you just claimed it on your taxes, there's a value that's more than the cost of your membership. And what I just love about, when you, by the way, when you get a chance, go to goteamget.com, totally updated the site to be product, specific. So you'll see information on the Vortex, on the membership. These are now tabs. You'll see information on Travel Advisor with Draftmanity. You'll see information on the compensation plan. And with the new compensation plan, you're going to see this. And there's a short video that Charles Nicholson put out on compensation. And I cut it because the first goal, if you have a new person coming in, is friends and family, 5 sales of the technology travel package. They make 5 sales of the travel technology package. They're going to receive a promotion bonus. They're completing their first start team, and it launches them into their team builder. They're going to get a team builder leader promotion bonus of $500. They made back their investment of $500. Not only that, they're 3 and free. So the 99 monthly payment is waived as long as the 3 are active. Their overhead, their monthly overhead now is just the marketing, which is what, $19. So imagine having a business like we have with all the travel products, and your monthly overhead is now $19. That's amazing. And so now if they want to get into, I want to be a travel advisor, they can go through the training to become a travel advisor, take all the travel training they want. I want to be a Disney specialist. I want to be a SeaWorld specialist. All this training is free. I want to be a Washington State specialist, a Seattle specialist, a cruise specialist, for Carnival Cruise or Princess Cruises. All this training is free. These are absolute career opportunities. And so now they're paying $19 a month for Draftmanity. They may say, I don't want to talk to nobody about nothing. I just want to travel wholesale instead of retail through the membership and shop through the membership. So now they're traveling wholesale through the membership. If they want the concierge to set up their trip, the concierge will set up their trip for them. If they want to shop from their favorite stores, they can shop and in many cases earn reward credits when they shop. And since it's a business, they get those write-offs. We always say, talk to your tax professional. Or the person may say, you know what? I'm not traveling. I don't want a career opportunity. I just want to give out the Vortex link to my friends and family, save them money when they travel. And so they give out the Vortex link. It's a free link. They put it on social media. They start letting people know, hey, book on my link. It's going to save you over the public prices. Whatever they save, that's a check coming back. 100% of what they save, what the customers save, comes back as a check. Now, if you haven't done that yet, open up your own Vortex site, through your Vortex. You have to use another email to do it. Open it up and then book a hotel. It may be a staycation, but book a hotel and you'll see in your back office, there's 3 accountability reports. The first one you'll see when you go to the Vortex information and reporting widget back in your back office. Click on that. You're going to scroll down. You're going to see frequently asked questions, but then you're going to see the reports, 3 reports, and you'll see your name show up on the customer report. So whenever somebody opens up an account, it shows up on the first report. If you book a hotel, it shows up on the second report, which shows all the bookings. It shows the commissions that are due, and then, the check that you're going to receive. And then the third report are the checks that are sent. And so it's going to show you the check for the amount that the customer saved, where you earned 100%. Yeah, you get the check. Now, I'm going to tell you this is the truth. When you go through that process, nobody can tell you nothing. Nobody can tell you nothing. Why is that? Because you know that you know that you know that you know. Greetings, leaders chiming in from Berkeley, California. Chantell and Glenn. All right now, happy birthday. Back to you, Brenda. Brenda, you on mute? Okay, so Brenda's trying to get her phone to allow her to unmute. And so while she's doing that, this is an amazing business. On the homepage of the GoTeamGet.com, you have the presentation. I just added a video from Maya Angelou. If you scroll down on that page, and her little subject for the video, and you want to listen to it, says, "Act as if you are already a millionaire." And so she talks about the state of mind. Being wealthy starts with the state of mind. And I encourage you, if you get a chance, listen to the video. It's only like 23 minutes. But she said, a seed planted in the fertile soil of our thoughts is that seed for believing that you're wealthy, nurtured by our beliefs, brought to fruition through our actions. And so she was just talking about cultivating this mindset is the first step to step into the shoes of abundance. It's in your mind, And one thing I love about our business is that it allows us, to believe. It gives us an opportunity to believe. It gives us an opportunity to act. It gives us an opportunity to live a lifestyle that we dream. When you go to these different places, these different venues, these different vacation spots, just think about how you feel. That's right, Darlene, I love seeing how you travel. Even when you went to Mexico, you said that was the first time that you went to a vacation place by yourself. But I know the people that you met, and I know you had a little experience there, but the people that you met and just that feeling of being free, oh my gosh, all of us have experienced that because all of us have traveled someplace where we had a moment, that moment when you go, oh my Lord, it may be looking at a sunset. I know, Ed, it may be looking at your kids playing, and it's that moment where you go, this is nice. Back to you, Brenda.
Oh yeah. And see, that's what our little tagline, travel create memories, come from, because you cannot make these memories. You can make memories, but the travel memories are priceless. And I remember we had this one gentleman who was in our business, and his sister passed away. And they got together with her kids and family members and just kind of reminiscing. And he said when they pull the pictures out of all the places they've been and how much they've traveled and how much she loved to travel, that was priceless. And everybody started remembering how great they felt and how much fun they had. And I think that's really important because we are in the memory making business for people. And a lot of times when you run into folks and you ask them about travel and they say, oh, I don't like to travel, that's because they probably haven't really traveled. The different places they've gone for whatever reason, they lost their luggage, blah, blah, blah. But if they've really gone somewhere where it was just breathtaking, even if it's up in the mountains to see the sunrise, sunset, you cannot beat that. And so it's almost like you want to ask the question, well, where have you been? What kind of traveling have you done for you to say, I don't like it? And I bet you, 99.9% of the time, it's because something, they lost their luggage or something happened like that. But it's nothing to do with actual traveling and being somewhere different. But you have to be able to share this with folks, let them know that it is about relaxing, taking a deep breath. I saw this one little ad I was going to send to my son, and it said, grandparents, I don't know if it said grandparents live longer when they spend time with their grandkids. I thought it was just something I was going to say, but I think we should travel that. We should change that to say, you live longer when you travel. You live longer when you take a break. And even remember our little tagline we had where they said travel was good for your health. I forgot. It used to be in the beginning of one of our presentations where it talked about travel was good for your health.
It was Surge365.
Right. And it talked about how important travel was. So there's things that we can talk about for people who need to travel and who need to take some time and relax and sit back, because we have it all. And it's really up to us to just share it with people and see how they will be able to say, that is so true. Even our Vortex site, folks get on the Vortex site, and I say, even to my kids who go back and forth, I'm like, compare it to what you're using. And if yours is cheaper, hey, so the only thing sometimes I just can't get the lower flights depending on where we're going. But my daughter both times used not the Vortex, but my BLR travel, the Travanity, and she was able to get a better flight than she did going directly to the airline. So it's a hit or miss. So that's why we don't say you're guaranteed to get this discount, that discount. But sometimes people really get to save. And then even if it's a few dollars, they're just supporting you. So that's why they're using the site. They're supporting you. And because I know me, I'm the first one to say, did you not use my website? Why did you not use? And if it's like, well, $2, you didn't use my website. So even if it's just they're only gonna spend another $2 by using your website, come on, give me a break. But if it is, go ahead.
I was gonna say, excuse me, that is just amazing that we have the ability for individuals to make money like Expedia. What company gives up that kind of power and that kind of control? Usually, of course, Expedia, Priceline, all these companies, and everybody's owned by Expedia and Priceline. They want all the money to themselves. Now, here we have a company, Surge365, that says, no, we want to get this money from the travel industry back to the people. That is just amazing that we even have the ability to give out, think about it, to give out a link, and globally, people can book through that Vortex link, and whatever transactions that happen on that link, you make money without even being there. Money while you sleep, like we say. And that we have that kind of access. Think about that. There is no other company that allows you to do that in the world. How can you say that, Rick? You don't know. If they did, you would know. But most are greedy like that. And I know companies that have a link where the people save money, but it's not going back to the people. It's not going back to the people where whatever I give out a free link and somebody saves $100 and $100 goes to the Vortex owner, the people. Nobody does that. Could you say that's crazy that nobody, that people don't, that they even allow us to have that kind of access? Some people would say that that's crazy. Business people would say, why are you giving that money back to the people when you could just keep it? But we have access to the travel industry and every aspect of the travel industry. Everybody on this call is old enough to remember the travel agent was that whole career field was locked down. You couldn't even get into it. And they had schools that our parents went to that offered training to become a travel agent, and most of them were ripoffs. Well, I can't say that. I don't know. But I know that ones that I have a friend that went to a travel school right before COVID. And then when COVID happened, they just shut everything down and she lost all her money. But it was a closed career field. And you had to know somebody to get in that career field. Here comes Surge, here comes Travmanity that says under the umbrella of the Surge Travel Products is included the Travmanity Travel Advisor Package. If you want to become a travel agent, you can become a travel agent. If you want to just take the travel training, you can take the travel. Amazing. Amazing. Right now with the vacation club packages, what we have, and we've all heard at the different conventions them talk about it, the package being sold for $7,000 to $10,000 of what's included in our $499 package as a vacation club Surge membership. And they're still selling it out there. So when you look at everything that we have in its totality and being able to access and go in any direction you want in the travel business, nobody's pressuring you. I just want the tax write-off. Nobody's pressuring you. Boy, oh boy, we've got something. This is going to explode. What I love about everybody on this call, believe it or not, you know more than anybody who is not in this business, even right now with what you know. And when this thing explodes, like we know it's going to explode, you are perfectly positioned, to take advantage of what's getting ready to happen. And you want to, and this is so important. You want to see the end. God sees everything completed already. Man struggles with the process leading up to it. You want to see the end of your business. And in your journal, you want to write down what that looks like. It may be I'm making $100,000 a year in the travel business. I've taken so many these courses that I am a travel agent, successful travel agent. And people come to me, for me to help them with their travel. See the end and write down the end in your journal and watch how everything, the how and the means will fall in place. If you can write down the end. What is your success at the end? What is your health at the end? And then everything leading up to it will fall in place. Does that make sense? Does anybody believe that?
It does.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Am I the only one that believes that? Because you're living in my world, you know this, right? And I'm living in your world. Is your world shortened? Or is it out there in the future? If you look at everything that I do, You see, I'm out there in the future. I'm living in the end, and everything falls in place leading up to the end.
You know what, Rick? When you say it was you reminded me the other day. We were watching something, and it said, "Text this number." Text this to this number. And I remember, whoa, way back.
Remember that, Mariano, Glenn?
Y'all was working with some barbecue place, and it was text this number to get free wings or a coupon or something like that. And that was hot. Oh my goodness! And when we were talking about that, we started laughing because you guys was doing that way back when. Even barcoding. I mean, now barcoding is everything you want to buy. The QR code. Because I remember Mariano's sister, her Linda, God bless her soul, she had it on her door where she did nails. Because I went up to Denver a couple times and she did my nails, and she had her barcoding on her door there. And you scan the barcode and it tells you all about her business, how to reach her, blah blah blah.
Wow.
And so that was how many years ago? That was a lot of years ago.
Wow.
So
when we talk about, somebody wanted to share?
It's many years to remember.
I know.
Let me go back. Let me circle back to what you guys were talking about here with the health benefits of traveling. I use that slide still today. Whenever I about what it is that I do, my B&I chapter, whenever I get a chance.
Nice.
Share, during the oral presentation. What's interesting is that I'm briefing that chart. I'm looking at the crowd that's in the room. Everybody's nodding their heads about the benefits that I'm describing on that chart.
Wow.
So, it's just a matter of, that chart was done. That's what we're talking about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Scott, was doing all the research and stuff.
Yeah.
Still applies, and everybody knows it. It's just a matter of reminding them. And what I like to say to them, that one of my jokes or one of the things that I like to try to in the crowd with is, here in Colorado Springs, for people that don't know, the town south of us, Pueblo, Colorado, it's an old steel town, and there still is steel being done there. But Pueblo isn't necessarily a hot spot on the map. I like to tell people that even if you just go to Pueblo for the night, for the weekend, you're getting out of your environment, you're getting out of the rat race, and you're getting a chance to take advantage of some of the things that town offers.
Right.
Again, just to get change your mindset. And, I get some chuckles out of that, but then again, remind them, of course, go to Tahiti as well. But bottom line is, if you don't have to travel very far, take advantage of those health benefits that are available with the travel. So, what to share with that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's true. Well, the state fair is down there. So even if you go for the weekend to go to, go to the state fair, that's doing something different. When you said Pueblo, I was trying to think, what's down there? What's to do?
Pueblo.
Then I thought,
they're really known for their Frijoli festival they have every year. It's a big deal. So that's another big event that they have down there. But it has a lot of historical events that are historical landmarks.
They really do.
Since they have Pueblo, from what I remember, is the town that has the most Medal of Honor winners per capita in this country. And in their convention center, they highlight, they have a display of all the Medal of Honor winners that have from Pueblo, and it's really humbling and prideful. Just understand the kind of people that come out of a community like that. So anyway, every city has those kind of things. It's just that, again, benefit of traveling, getting out of your house, so to speak, has its benefits, and everybody think about it that way.
You know what's interesting
It's
is
true.
Pueblo has a unique history and major significance from way back when. I mean, it was like one of the major cities in Colorado, from way back when. And I mean, it was like more so than Denver, an historic city, with everything that they was doing. So yeah, it has a definite unique history. What I wanted to do real quick, Brenda, and you may not be able to, anyone else before I say,
Hello,
go right ahead. Hey, birthday,
Berkeley,
happy birthday.
California, baby. Berkeley, California. Hello. All of what you just said, we are absolutely agreeing with you right now. You talking about relax, sit,
Wow.
sitting on the marina? Did you see
Wow.
any of those pictures?
Nice, nice.
Did you see the
Yeah.
pictures?
The sunsets and everything.
Oh my word! And waking up and turning down the street, and there is what was that, Glenn? Coming across the street. There were turkeys crossing the street, a whole flock of turkeys. I'm talking about gobble gobble here.
Oh, they feel comfortable.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
And if we hadn't gone down this street today, we wouldn't see them because tomorrow morning we're on the plane. This evening we're in the meeting.
Wow.
So we're going south from here.
Nice.
But we deterred from the hotel that they chose because, like, when they see this right here, whoa. Now, let me tell you what happened here. They paid $500 a night in here. Hello?
Wow.
It is packed. When I tell you it's packed, we got here to check in our room, and they had us in a courtyard, court view with a king. And I said, immediately I went, and he already knew. He's like, what about the water view? He said, well, let me look in here. And she found one or two. She says, but they have 2 beds in it. I said, are you kidding me? Book it. Are you kidding me? Book it quick. When you see this view, and you know what? They charged us only $25 extra a day.
Nice.
She says, I'm gonna take some money off of something, whatever she took the money off, but here are you some hot cookies. Go over here. We have this, we have that. We went out that door and saw that marina. Well, you want to come here and sit on this marina. This is the DoubleTree, what is it called, Glenn? DoubleTree Berkeley something. I'll get the correct name for you. But there's a rest.
Did you guys,
It's the
Chantell,
Hilton.
did you guys
It's the
use
Hilton.
did you use your
No,
7-day
nope.
night stay for that?
No, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
We're only here 2 days.
Okay, gotcha.
And there's a
Nice.
boat restaurant. You'll see we went live, and I think we went some live and we did a bunch of steals. We'll put that stuff out, but elegant, beautiful. It looks like California kind of build on it, but you have to see our photos and the lives, and we're eating breakfast right now too. Because we're about to hit the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah, quick romp across the Golden Gate, and then back across to the Oakland, Berkeley, and then down south to Surge.
All right. Nice. Love it.
So
Yeah, living the life.
Pictures.
Living the life.
oh, good. I'm glad. Well, wait till you see the ones that came from the sunrise this morning. Woo, hoo, hoo. Woo, they are like, breathtaking. And we walked along the harbor, the waterfront harbor last night, and he took some really nice ones. I don't think he's posted those yet.
Nice.
But gorgeous, just beautiful, relaxing. We woke up like, oh my goodness. Talking about sleeping well and being rested. And yes, you absolutely have access.
Is anyone attending the company event in Cancun in November? Anyone?
I don't think so.
That's the international one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, maybe nobody on this call, but yeah.
Right. Well, I was actually referring directly to the people on this call. That's one of the reasons we chose to come here, because we wanted to meet with the leadership, the new leadership, the new organization, and this one was as close as it gets so far, and it was just the right time to make the move. Other than the move to Cancun, which is quite pricey, but
it is what it is.
You attend what you want to attend. I want to go to one of those events in Cancun, and we will. But this one just made the most sense, and we needed to get away anyhow. Everybody does.
Nice. And so you're at a Surge. That's a Surge event.
Yes.
Yes.
Dr. Coakley
That's the tour. The end of the tour is
right.
It's actually Saturday morning, but these are the last two cities they're hitting.
So Chris
nice.
Coakley and the international ambassador are both here.
Nice.
And then Arlen Thompson's team is really
hosting both of them.
Hosting this one here in Pleasanton, which is south, and then they go to Southern California on tomorrow.
They'll be there Saturday morning.
Saturday.
That's 9 to 12.
Right, in the Los Angeles area, and that will be the finale of the national tour.
Nice.
So this was our chance to jump in here.
Oh man, congratulations.
Yeah, connect and grab the nuggets and retool, refire.
Oh man, that's awesome. Wow.
So
that is awesome.
So have you guys been to an event yet, or that event is tonight?
Tonight. It's from 6 to 9 on the West Coast time.
Oh, nice. Well, I know we're going to get some good nuggets.
Right.
You already know. Absolutely.
Yes. Awesome.
Oh
all right.
That is awesome. Well, you guys, I love you guys. Thank you so much for sharing. That is awesome. And I look forward to those pictures.
Oh, my goodness.
I know you'll be enjoying. And look, and kudos to you to getting up to see a sunrise.
Cool, because I was awake. I'm awake. I'm like, and I'm not going to miss that sunrise. I saw a little light, people. I said, okay.
Oh, cool. That is awesome.
And sunset.
Awesome to check out the sunrise.
We have to take advantage of not having to leave the time zone.
Oh, love that.
True.
Right, yeah.
Love that. And we did the sunset last night. Just beautiful.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Wow.
And yes, Quentin and Randy just made it home from the Hawaiian Island hopping cruise, and they were like blown away. Blown away. Details to follow on that. We'll have them come on and share that.
Oh,
Absolutely
man, that's awesome.
Enjoyed it. They had a great time.
Ain't nothing like travel.
Right. Oh, that's awesome.
Ain't nothing like
that's
travel.
Awesome. Well, you guys continue to have a great trip. I love it. I'm glad you were able to come on and share with us and get us all excited about all the great things we're going to hear next week, because we know they are moving and shaking, and I love it. I love it. And the company is growing.
Oh, my goodness.
The company is really growing. And I'm loving, like I said earlier, I really am loving how they're sharing on Instagram, because Instagram tends to be one of the major, internet tools that people are using to connect these days. I know there's others out there that folks use, but it just seems like the IG is the way to go, and to go ahead and DM me. So that's what a lot of people are using. So I love watching how it pops up to show me where they are, what they're doing, and who's all going to be there. Even on my emails, I get emails now saying what area they're going to be in. So that's awesome.
This is a Surge365 travel takeover, breakthrough, if you will. Hey, Brenda, I want to go through real quick the website, and so we can have it on record here, that when people go back and look, they can actually see the Go Team Get website. I'm going to go through it really quick. And so, Brenda, I have I've gone to the website and I have it up.
Okay.
And so I'm just going to go through it real
Okay.
quick for the folks that are on the call here. But if you come to
On the Zoom.
goteamget.com, this is the home page, and you can send people here also. And but if you scroll down, it'll give you some slides on travel and where would you like to go. And it talks about building generational wealth with Surge365. Claiming your greatness, take control of your destiny, set bold, fearless goals, empower your community, rise up, start now. There's actually a click on that you can go into more depth on each one of these. But then it gives the travel presentation, the new travel presentation from Surge365. A person can come here and they can play that and they can see the new Surge365 presentation. Then if they want, they can look at, we've all seen this video, Discover What the Wealthy Know, a peak interest video, What is Lifestyle, and then the Maya Angelou video that I was talking about. Come and take a listen to that. That is just a powerful, powerful video. Okay. And then come back up here. And you remember how I said we broke out the site now by membership, the Vortex, travel advisor, compensation, 7-day reward trip, new SBAs. Then you see Mariano's handsome face on El Espanol, then webinars and calls and about us. But the membership, real quick, you'll take a look at some membership slides. So you can come here and just read through it and it'll give you a good overview. You know, the membership, concierge services, the benefits, you know, how to set up your concierge appointment when you first come into business, how to go into your back office and click on to go to where you book your travel. A lot of people don't know they're booking travel through their Vortex. No, you come back here. This will show you where to book and get the wholesale rates and a short video. And then we've got how to do the triple dip with James Tackett. The Vortex, you come back here. It's going to give you some slides on the Vortex. You know, the Vortex owners earn 100%. The customer's advantage. You know, why do they open up their own Vortex travel savings account? Exclusive access, total privacy, no hidden fees, hassle-free bookings, trust and security. And then, you know, the accountability reports that I was talking about, where you go in your back office, and these are the 3 reports. You can download the frequently asked questions. The travel advisor career. And so if somebody wants to focus on the travel advisor career, it gives some slides on what that looks like, how to become an advisor, you know, as a travel advisor, what you're earning. You know, it just goes through all of that. And so you can look at the slides. But then it goes through what the travel advisor career looks like. And if a person says, okay, I want to do this, they just walk through this and it'll show them. It talks about the travel advisor career path and getting started in that, following on social media. And it talks about the career opportunities in hospitality and tourism, exciting home business, but it goes through all of it. And so you can come here and just take a look at it. You may not know that you actually have, and Brenda talked about this, a Trafmanity booking engine, you know, but it's going to tell you how to get to it, trafmanity.com/your URL. And that's powered by Fairbus. Compensation, you heard me talk about compensation. A couple of slides on it. You are SBA, Surge Business Associate. But then, you know, we talked about the goal. You can watch this short little video, and the goal is to complete that Fast Start team with 5 travel technology package sales. What that does, completes your Fast Start team, promotion to team builder. You earn the $500 promotion bonus, and you are 3 and free. And you can come through here, but multiple opportunities to earn in Surge365, not just, you know, the referral, but career opportunities as a hospitality and tourism travel advisor, the Vortex, and over 32 income streams, and then some downloads of the compensation plan. The 7-day rewards trip. It's the 1st year anniversary, and there's a short video on that. And then Mariano, what you was talking about, you know, that you slide that you show the health benefits of travel. and then travel strengthening relationships, igniting romance. So these are all short, sweet, to the point. New SBAs come on board, a couple of slides. We know these folks right here. And welcome to Surge Pathways to Wealth Creation. You want to come back here and you want to read that. Very, very powerful stuff. And then as a new SBA, when you have new SBAs come in, send them here. It's going to tell them how to watch that video. It's going to tell them how to get the welcome email in their back office, show them where that is. It's going to walk through the back office. That may be a little dated, but it's pretty still right on. They can download the game plan, and this is something you want to sit down with them and complete to understand what their goals are and different things. And then, Glenn posts this all the time. We have Charles's presentation on Tuesday night and on Thursday night. You want to log into that. And then again, we have the presentation video, and you want to watch that, blah, 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 blah. And then who are you following? Now, this is a little dated, but it still has some good information on it. Your first 14-day guide, and it's still the Empower Me system. Has some pretty good information on go parties and all that stuff. That is still good. And then, of course, they want to download the Hurdler and the Touch 365. But as you can see, everything is straight to the point. And now here's Mariano. Mariano, hey! Hola, amigo. And then the Spanish presentation. And then down here, we got the English presentation. And then there's a presentation in Spanish that's done on a weekly basis. And then we have some videos in Spanish, blah, blah, blah. You can come down here and you can take a look at them. Okay? And then webinars and calls. If you ever want to know, you got Charles Nicholson's presentation with Nick. And then we have an on-demand that you can do at any time. You can go and listen to surgepro365.com. And you can go there, you can send people there, you can give out that link. And then, of course, this call here that we have, Juliet's call, there's a Traffmanity call, then there's Von Nickelberry's call. And then if we ever have a company presentation, these actually are the numbers and the playback numbers for it. And then finally, wrapping up, about us, Brenda and I, and some information on us. Brenda and I are Surge365 Founders Circle members, March 2015, and of course, retired military. And this is Chris Coakley's Bentley when we went over to the National Builders Experience, and we were just chilling. And then meet Brenda and Rick, all the things. We're 7-figure industry earners, folks. Brenda, you know. And then we did a mind movie that talks about, if you can think it, see it, believe it, feel it, you can have it. And so, but it's a very straightforward site. Information is straightforward. And then I encourage you to go there and take a look at it. You can actually study it, understand it, and it'll give you a good overall picture of Surge 365 and your role that you want to play in it. You can pick and choose whatever niche you want to go into. Back to you, Brenda.
That is just an amazing, awesome resource, Rick. You did a fantastic job putting that together.
Thank you.
Brenda says that he does this for fun. we're blessed. We're blessed to have you, both of them.
Oh, man.
Yes, Glenn, he does. He loves putting this stuff together. And then when he asked me, he already had his mind made up, but he does ask my opinion sometimes. But yeah, it's a really great one. I like how clean it looks.
Let me say it this way. I do it by inspiration. And I turn that around. What do you do by inspiration? The only reason I can actually do this is when I get an inspiration and take quiet time to see what should I do and ask, what should I do? What's my next step? And when I ask that question, there's a picture that comes up. And God shows you the picture. And so everybody has that seeks that. In order to be successful in this business, you have to get information from another source than just yourself. And wisdom comes at the speed of your questions. So when it was time to do this, I was just asking, what is the next step? And it was an inspiration. What is the inspiration that you are asking to take your business to the next level? What you're seeing here, I didn't realize that it will be a skill set that these millionaire guys need, and creating website for them, a website with them for them to create income. But God is perfecting something in you. It may be the community, it may be relationships, it may be a travel agent, but there's something that's in you that is the secret and the key to your breakthrough. And as soon as you recognize it and start asking questions on it, with your journal and a pen in hand, it will begin to flow. And so something by inspiration. And so in me sharing this with you, let there be a knowing, a knowing that, okay, even if you have no idea right now, just asking the question and then listening for an answer. Back to you, Brenda. Thanks, Glenn. I appreciate that.
Wow. Yes. You figure now all you have to do is just find a whole bunch of people to share it with and let them know that this is a wealth of information where they can go and see exactly what they need in order to keep growing their business. And what I love about our business, guys, is that you do it at your own pace. You do what works for you, because when you're happy, it shows, and your business is happy and everything is good. So make sure when you're doing things, you're enjoying what you're doing. I think that's very, very important, because that goes a long way with health, being happy and being content and not worrying about things and not getting stressed out because things are not working. Just know that it's okay. Do it what works for you. And when you do what works for you, it'll work. And that's what I love about our business. You do it on your own pace and what makes you happy. And that's what I like the most, because we have so many different people in our business, and everyone, like they say, they dance to a different beat. Everybody runs to a different drummer. Whatever the case is, everybody can do whatever they want to do. And that's what makes this business fun. And this website will allow people to do just that. If they want to get in there and dive in it and do everything right away and start taking the Princess Cruise classes so they can earn the Commodore and take a free Princess Cruise, or if they just want to share it with a few friends so they can do a group trip together. It's just such a variety of things to do in order to be successful in our business. All righty. Anybody else want to share or say something?
And Brenda, I love what Chris is doing. And this is the new day. This is a new company. Chris taking over ownership of the company. The past was a great foundation. The legacy was a great foundation. But this is a new day with what Chris is doing. And the energy of the company that's in sync with the times that we live in.
Yeah.
Powerful stuff. The energy of the company right now, in the times that we're living in right now, where people are searching, they're hungry, they're thirsty, and we're in the largest, most sexy industry on the planet, and we're here, with a product that goes across all of travel. We have to get this one. We have to understand the signs of the time. Now, resting in it, you can't push it, but just understanding it. Got you.
Yeah, what they say, do you, boo? Wow. Oh, goodness. I'm so happy Glenn and Chantell are out there having a great time. It's nothing like it. Go ahead.
Just went back in here to get my Starbucks in the hotel. I'm like,
dang, nothing like travel, boy.
buddy, come on.
That's right. I know that's right.
The sun and the fun.
Nothing like it.
I wonder
Fun and fun.
to see this hotel. Let me see if I can do it.
They'll get the pictures.
Well,
Oh,
we're
nice.
They'll get the pictures.
but
Nice.
of
So
course,
like, I
this
want you to
does
see it
no
now.
justice. Yes. They have a huge
Oh, boy.
event in here.
Event center.
And there are 2 event centers in here, but this group, we saw them at dinner last night, and I said, oh, that's what they're doing. I see you.
And then you all have a Jamaica trip coming up.
Keep
Yes.
it coming. Keep it coming.
Yes, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Now,
Well, guys, you know what I love to say.
oh wow, it's so
Now.
No, I was gonna say
Now.
Chantell. Now, remember this, everybody on this team. Everybody on this team has testimonies of putting their card and winning things, being the first card chosen to win whatever grand prize. That is the legacy of our team. I want you to know. You know, Darlene has said it, Chantell and Glenn has said it, you know, winning the Jamaica grand prize. Brenda and I, we win every contest we're in, whether it's Hawaii or whether it's the Jamaica trip for her birthday, whether it's sitting in the front row of, what's that TV show, Kelly?
Oh, the Sherry Shepherd show.
The Sherry Shepherd.
We are so going to do that, okay?
Well, I said, check this out.
Yeah.
I said, I want to sit in seats in the first row when she used to come out to read the audience. I want to sit in the front row and see the end from the beginning. And we set that. When we got there, everything fell in place. Brenda and I was in seats 1 and 2. This is the legacy of our team. What do you want? What can you believe? Thank you, Brenda.
All righty. Anybody else? I'm just mindful of the time because I want you guys to tune in next week so we can hear exactly what happens tonight. All the nuggets that I know Chantell and Glenn are going to get, not to mention just being with the team and saying hello to everyone and get to see them in person. I love that. But you know what I love to say? That we are the #1 team in Surge365. We're winners. We win all the time. So I want everybody to take a little bit to enjoy the sunshine and have a great rest of your day. And we will be seeing you on the beaches, the mountains, the hills, the prairies, wherever you are in the world. Okay, bye-bye now.